Hey you guys, Noah Bailey here. Thank you for watching this video. Maybe I should say thank you for clicking on this video because you might very well turn it off before I'm finished. But I'm making this video today because, well, one, it is a Monday, but two, I thought maybe there's a lot of you guys that don't know me all that well. So I wanted to make a video about 15 interesting facts about myself, just so you guys can know me a little bit better. Seems like all the other YouTubers' videos are like 10 minutes long whenever they do a fact video. So I'll keep this quick.
May I have your attention, please?
Fact number 1. When I grow up, my dream is to become an established filmmaker. So basically what that entails is just someone who writes, produces, directs, and maybe even acts in feature films or TV. That would be awesome. And fact number 2 goes off of that. I've written about half a dozen screenplays over the past year or two, and like half a dozen TV show pilots, and even doing a full season of a TV show. Now these are just scripts that I have fun making and they're for my personal enjoyment, but eventually I would love to see them on a screen. But for right now, the most I do with them is I have a couple of my friends read them and give me feedback. Number 3, I really enjoy theater and acting, and although it's not my main passion, it's just a hobby that I like to do. I was actually trained by a couple teachers that worked at Second City, which, in case you don't know, that's a pretty famous comedy club slash improv theater where famous people like Tina Fey, Steve Carell, Bill Murray, Chevy Chase all got their start at. So that's pretty cool. Fact number 4. I once audition coached former Miss Teen Illinois for a audition she had. She was a super sweet person, she's really nice, and it was for her talent section of her audition, in which she sang Practically Perfect from Mary Poppins. Number 5. When I was about 8, I had a piece of my artwork displayed in an actual art institute in the suburbs of Chicago. And what basically happened is I was at school one day, and after I created something, my art teacher came and found me later in the day, and she had said that what I had made was really good, and I was one of 2 people that was chosen from the school to have their piece of artwork in an exhibit, and I got to go down with my family and actually see it in a glass case, and that was super cool. Number 6. Sometimes when I'm really upset, I like to go to the grocery store. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's just a place where I can remember being little and going, and it just reminds me of basically a simpler time when there wasn't as many problems as there are in my life and in the world nowadays. So that's just something I like to do. Call me weird, but it makes me feel better. Number 7. Growing up, I had a psychological block to grilled cheese. Now, that also sounds really bizarre, but basically just what it was is one day when I was like 10, I bit into a piece of grilled cheese and I just found it so gross, I threw up, and ever since then I was not able to eat grilled cheese. Which I'm actually very proud of myself, because for the first time in 9 years, a couple weeks ago, I ate my first grilled cheese. And I didn't throw up, so that was a success. Number 8. My celebrity crush is Jeanette McCurdy from that show iCarly. That was just a show when I was younger I enjoyed watching, and I thought it was really funny, and I just find her really attractive and funny. And plus, now that she's older, she's starting to write a lot of stuff and do like sketch comedy, and I think that stuff is really cool, so she basically has everything I'm looking for. So Jeanette McCurdy, if you're watching this video, just know I love you. That was pathetic. Moving on, number 9. At the tender age of 13, I worked in a coffin shop. And I'm dead serious, no pun intended. I knew the owners, and they just basically one day asked if I wanted a job there to help do things like clean up after things and bring people food who were trying to buy coffins, and that's what I did. And no, I did not see any dead bodies. Number 10. I am a major Star Wars geek. I love anything and everything about it except for Jar Jar Binks. And I'm dead serious. Quiz me on anything, I guarantee you I will know it, and I could just talk for hours about it. Number 11. I started shaving when I was 12, so that was a lot earlier than all my friends because all my other friends didn't start shaving until they were like 15 or 16, and honestly, it's really annoying. Yeah, girls I guess have a lot more places to shave, but it's just annoying if you want a clean shaven face and you have to shave like every 2 days for it to be clean shaven. And if you're like me, you're really lazy and you end up just letting this ugly beard grow out for like 2 weeks before you shave. But I personally think I look really unattractive in facial hair, so I get really self-conscious for those 2 weeks and just think I look like an ugly son of a sitch. And then I shave it and feel better about myself. Now I could fix this if I wasn't just a lazy person and shaved right away, but I don't. Number 12. I really don't enjoy birthdays all that much. Every time I'm a year older, I just think about how that's another year past that I haven't accomplished the goals that I want to do, and it just makes me really depressed. So I don't like birthdays. Number 13. A mentor of mine once told me, believe in everyone, but trust no one. And that's been a life motto. And it's kind of weird, but it really just shows to believe in everyone and think that they have the capability of stuff, but just know that they might not follow through, or they may not do what they say or keep themselves to their word. And so ever since then, I just decided to make that my life motto, to believe in everyone, to think that they're capable of a lot, but don't necessarily trust that they're gonna do that or things along those lines. And then number 14, until literally like 1 or 2 years ago, I was not comfortable with wearing shorts whatsoever. I only wore jeans, and yeah, it would get like 110 degrees outside, but I still wore jeans or pants or whatever. And it would really tick my family off because they're like, how come you just can't be a normal person and wear shorts? And I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable in shorts. And I think part of the reason probably stems for, like I said earlier, I started shaving when I was 12. I was kind of an early bloomer, and so I got leg hair when I was really young, and a lot of my friends didn't have it yet, and since I'm dark haired, it shows and it looks really, really thick, and a lot of kids my age are just kind of like, what's up with the 8-year-old with the leg hair? And I just didn't feel comfortable with it, so I just decided to hide it. And that's actually the first time I've like verbalized that ever, so congratulations, because I'm confiding in you. Just make sure you don't tell anybody else. Oh wait. And number 15, last but not least, I love YouTube. I've been on it for 5 years, in case you haven't seen my 5-year video. And I'm just super happy that I made the decision 5 years ago to start making YouTube videos, and I really wish I did it a lot more because I kind of took a break for a couple years, but now I'm back and it's great. And that's all. Thank you guys very much for listening to me ramble on about 15 facts about myself. I hope you found it interesting. I would love it if you could comment below about an interesting fact about yourself so I can get to know you guys too. Once again, I'm Noah Bailey. I will see you next week, and thank you for watching.